Hi Virgo, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you're doing well. My name is Ronique. Welcome. This is the new moon in Scorpio Solar Partial Eclipse video. It occurs on October 25th, 2022. I love how my voice just went up. 2022 at 7:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both the sun and the moon are sitting at 2 degrees of Scorpio, and Venus also joins them at that 2 degrees. So we have the sun, the moon, and Venus all sitting side by side in the sky during this partial solar eclipse. So this is a really pivotal time for the collective. If you have Scorpio placements in your chart, it could be even more impactful. But even if you don't have direct Scorpio placements, there definitely is a lot of energy brewing at this time. Just remember, 2 days before this eclipse, we did have Saturn turn direct in Aquarius. So if you have any placements of Aquarius in your chart, especially with that Saturn energy, there's just a lot of big momentum happening here in the sky. And 2 weeks later, on November 8th, we will experience a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. So big things happening, Virgo. We are going to pull some tarot cards, and also today we'll pull an animal spirit totem card just to see what energies you're working with during these eclipse cycles. If you haven't already, Virgo, take a look at the Scorpio Soul Time Eclipse video playlist. It shows you all the eclipses that we've had probably for like the last 3 years. So every 6-month cycle, I have all the videos for the signs. So take a look at those. Okay, Virgo, so let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and pull some animal spirit totem cards. Virgo, I do believe that animal spirits follow us every day, no different than your ancestors or your angels. I feel like animals also have a connection to the divine. So I like to pull these probably each eclipse cycle, or where I think that the energies are really potent, just to see how those energies can help us through, you know, these powerful times. All right, Virgo, so let's see what's in store for you all. And you all actually have the turtle. All right, so the turtle energy is obviously water energy. Let's just take a look and see in my book where where turtle falls. And I like all that green in there, which to me just symbolizes like that Taurus money theme. That's just my own observation. But I found turtle, and it says ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps us to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, you're peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, you slow down to a halt. To bring this all into balance, go on an adventure. So beautiful energy for you there, Virgo. Let me find my... So Virgo, I think that this is really important also for you all from a grounding standpoint. I feel like, especially Virgo, with you all being an earth sign, it's important for you all to feel not only grounded but stable. And I feel like especially during eclipse season, it's easy to not feel in balance. It's easy to kind of go with wherever the energies are swaying you. So just make sure during this time you're practicing self-care. You're ensuring that you really hone into that turtle energy of that ancient wisdom, and just feeling really grounded. I think that's really going to help you all with your energies through this potent time. Okay, Virgo. Whew, your cards are kind of all over the place. So we'll see what comes out here. They're kind of heavy. They're not shuffling as easily as they probably could have if the energy was a little lighter. So we'll see what that means for you, Virgo. Okay, Spirit, please give us a past, present, and future card spread here for my Virgos. And then we will pull 3 clarifier cards. Okay, Virgo, so for the past, you do have the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. In the present, you have the Knight of Swords in the upright, maybe trying to hastily get something done, Virgo. And in the future, you have the 10 of Swords in reverse, possibly needing to let something go, not be concentrating on it so much. This could be something dealing with your work, especially with that 7 of Pentacles coming up. But let's pull 3 clarifiers and see where that takes us. Spirit, if you can help clarify the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and then the 10 of Swords in reverse. See how they're like all choppy? What's going on? You all have a lot on your mind, Virgo? I can tell from how choppy the cards are. All right. Okay, so to clarify the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune. To clarify the Knight of Swords, you have the Hermit card in reverse. And then for the future, you have the 3 of Swords clarifying the 10 of Swords. And I'm actually heard to turn over the bottom of the deck. Look at that. You have another 10 of Swords. So something's up, Virgo. And like I said, when I was shuffling the cards, it felt like heavy and choppy. You have something going on with you, Virgo, at this eclipse cycle that could come in really quickly, could be something abruptly that you weren't even seeing, but it's going to be something that comes in that needs to be removed from your life so that you can learn and grow from it and move forward, okay? So that's what all this sword energy is. You're really going to need to focus on, like I was saying with that turtle, almost going in within. And I think it's interesting you got that Hermit card, because that's that same energy of like resting with yourself, removing yourself from everyone around you and just focusing on yourself. I do feel like in the past you had you started some kind of business project, possibly work related, possibly a hobby. There's something you've been hoping for. You're hoping for it to take off, so maybe you can either leave your current 9-to-5, or you're just trying to start like a creative project, or you're trying to gain some new clients. There's something here that you've been kind of wishing for in terms of manifesting with seeds that you've planted. So this could have also been something where you were working with someone else and maybe they left the picture, and now you're reinventing yourself, if you will, rebranding, something dealing with you trying to start something new, and you're just waiting for the seeds to come, you know, to bloom or to harvest. My concern though is, Virgo, is once we get past the past and we're now here in the future on, it's nothing but like lots of turmoil. You have this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is usually you hastily rushing into a decision, you having to think about something fast, or the energy around you is happening fast. I don't know if this is something at your job, your organization. There possibly is like a reorganization, or people are moving on from this job, or people aren't happy in their position, and or something hastily is being taken away that you need to kind of go into your own shell, if you will, and kind of think about what's going on. Because once we get to the future, which could be that Taurus eclipse, you definitely have a lot of energy around needing to heal from something abruptly coming in and removing it from your life. You no longer need to like worry about it, concentrate on it. The universe is telling you it's time to move on. I do like that they are all in reverse. So this to me is suggesting that possibly this is something you're already working through, and maybe it's going to come to a culmination during this eclipse cycle. I do feel like, Virgo, you need to take some time for yourself with that Hermit card and really go within and figure out what is important to you. No longer worrying about people around you. You can see in these cards there's not multiple people. They're all just one person, which symbolizes this is all in your head, in your mind. This is only affecting you from the standpoint of, don't worry about what your friends are saying or what your spouse is saying or what your parent is saying or your boss. This really is all about you getting clear on how you want to proceed and move forward and leave all of this heaviness behind. And I feel like with these 10 of Swords and that 3 of Swords, when I was shuffling the cards, all of them felt like they were going clunk, 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 like they were really heavy. And that usually occurs when there's like a lot on your mind, or you're just like not able to focus well. So use this eclipse cycle, use this new moon in Scorpio to really delve deep inside and figure out what is it that you need to help yourself feel better. Maybe you can take steps towards what that is, even if you don't know all the way to the end of the cycle. Maybe if you start now, by the time you get to the spring of 2023, you'll be able to systematically see how you've improved since this time. I do think that you're going to get over this, especially with them all being in reverse. I don't think that this is something that's going to linger forever, but I do think that this is going to be a swift and quick, something dramatic, I think, is going to happen in your life that you're going to have to reassess what it is that's important to you and not worry about others around you. Okay. I would say take a look at those eclipse playlist, the eclipse playlist on Scorpio Soul Time, and see where your sun, moon, and rising signs, what those readings were back in the spring. See if there's any clues that you had from that Taurus, new moon, and that Scorpio full moon. Maybe now you are coming into a cycle that you're ending that. This could have been something that happened way back, and this isn't necessarily like going to happen now. Maybe this already happened. Everyone's obviously different. So I hope you all have a good new moon in Scorpio, solar partial eclipse, Virgo. I want you to make sure and do a lot of self-healing during this time, and I'll talk to you later.